Hi, I'm Thea Doherty, and I, at Babcock, am a senior project engineer and in project controls. So my role at the moment is a project controls role, so I work in the project management office for submarines. My role mostly is collating data of what's going on in the project on the submarine that is currently being worked on, and putting that together for different reports for different seniors. So I originally applied for maths, and I went to university the year the fees changed, so I actually got into Swansea through clearing because there was a huge demand for university places that year. But through clearing, obviously I had to call up lots of different unis, and Swansea called out to me because it's by the sea and it's a very campus environment, and the maths team, I went there for an open day, and the maths team was really welcoming and quite homely feel to it. So that's why I ended up going there. But then I stayed there and did a master's in engineering. So through doing maths, I picked certain modules that were tailored to more engineering kind of roles, and so I ended up staying there and doing a postgraduate master's in civil engineering. When I applied for my job at Babcock, I applied for the graduate scheme, and the graduate scheme here at Babcock is it offers a lot of diversity in terms of the different jobs that you can do. So even though I'm in project controls at the moment, I've done various different placements across the business over the 4 years I've worked here. So that was the main thing. It was being able to, because I didn't know exactly what it is I wanted to do, and because I had a career in teaching after university before joining Babcock, so it was what kind of engineer do I want to be, where do I want to go? So Babcock offered that diversity and being able to move around the business and experience the different elements of engineering. So that was the main thing. Also, I wanted to move down to the southwest, and Plymouth's a lot like Swansea, being near the sea and all that good stuff. So my dissertation was in partnership with a company in Port Talbot. So it was funded through the European and Welsh Government. And so it was an industry-led master's. So I had to partner up with them and stuff. But I know that with other things that go on, especially in the engineering department, there's a lot more industry leads. And there was talk of potentially doing a year in industry through the maths and that. But the course I was on, it was 3 years, and then my master's, it was where I then engaged in industry. So here at Babcock, we've got a huge STEM network. So I'm a STEM coordinator, and through that we also encourage the university engagement, and it's through that graduate scheme, and because we've got so many people coming into Babcock from the university background, it's actually a really good way of getting them to come in, having freshly come out of uni, and being able to kind of encourage them to go, well, you've just been there, so it's a really good opportunity for you to give advice. So I think we have a really good setup here, and through that STEM engagement we're able to reach out, and so weekly bulletins go out, and we send out a bi-monthly newsletter as well to talk to the staff about it and get them more involved. I can't actually think off the top of my head how many of them I've done, but I've done career fairs through Babcock going back to Swansea. We've done mock interviews with the different kind of subjects, so it could be students coming in from a science background doing project management, or engineers coming in. So it's a really nice way of being able to give back and going back to the uni and seeing where you kind of came from and talking to students. So I'm all for the university engagement, especially what we do here at Babcock. I think for me it would be just enjoy it while you're there, because I loved being in Swansea. Miss it quite a lot, which is why it's so great to do these ones, and especially before COVID, getting to go back to Swansea and all of that side of things. So for me it's just enjoy it while you're there, and don't worry about the big things. Everything will work out.